This is an instructional video on how to use the video cameras that we offer here at Task Audio Visual. We've got several different models of these cameras. They're all basically the same. They have all the same features in pretty much the same spot. Maybe some of the buttons look different. On this particular camera that's different from the other cameras is it has an automatic lens opener. This cover that goes over the lens opens on its own when you turn the camera on, and the other ones have caps on them. Whenever you're using these cameras, you want to make sure that you use a tripod instead of holding the camera, because you just move too much when you hold the camera, and whatever you record is going to come out really shaky. Also, when you're using these cameras, you want to not use the battery, because the batteries are usually not charged up, so you don't want to rely on that. Make sure that you plug it in. Once you have your camera plugged in, attach it to the tripod. In order to do this, we also have different types of tripods, but they all work basically the same. Usually they have a little lever that you swing over, and that releases this shoe. And it has a small screw at the bottom that screws into the bottom of the cameras. Just tighten that up so it's not moving. Then you slide the shoe back on, and you want to make sure that this lever clips back over so that the camera fits solidly on the tripod. The tripod has 3 legs. All of them have 3 legs. You want to make sure that they're fully extended and that the legs are also fully extended. Usually there's 2 levels. That's 1 and that's 2. You want to make sure all 3 of these are fully extended. And when they're extended, you want to make sure that they're latched so you have a solid tripod. I'm going to go ahead and take this off the tripod so I can show you some features. All the cameras that we have a screen on them. They have a button that switches between either it'll say play or VCR, or then on the other side it'll switch over to camera. Camera is the setting that you want to be on so that you can record with. In order to put a tape in the camera, they all have a little door that slides open. And this is the tape. It's called a mini DV tape. This is what that looks like. Kind of like a miniature VHS tape. When you slide the door open, this mechanism comes out on its own, and that is how you load the tape. Then you push, and it all goes in there on its own. You don't want to, as it says right here, do not push on any of that. But then you shut this door, and you're pretty much ready to go. To start a recording, once your tape is in there, if you hold it, if you look to where your thumb is, there should be a recording button. It should have a little red button on it, or start and stop, or record designation. All you do is push that, and then it starts recording. You can tell by also the little red dot that is located here, and then there's a little time signature that's counting off to let you know how much you have recorded, and also there's a designation under that to let you know how much time you have left on your tape. When you're finished, you just push that button again and it'll stop recording. All of our cameras have built-in microphones. This one's located here on top. If you're in an average to small size room, this will pick up the audio pretty well. But if you're recording something that's far away, you'll want to get an external microphone like a shotgun or a wireless lav. And if you contact Task Audio Visual, we'll be able to to set you up with that. When you're done with the tape, you just eject it. Again, you don't mess with the mechanism. You just leave it alone and it'll eject on its own. And then you have your tape.